Well, that is also on to the response of how people react after they see about the kind of responses after the GST Council meeting. Now, for that record, I also have more information, and I'll request both my guests to be with me live on the broadcast. Now, the gold prices have massively risen by 12%. They are up from 7,638 in 2005 to over 1 lakh rupees in 2025. All right, as you can see, even in the graph, what we can see as the gold prices from starting off August 21 rupees 1,720,000 to now at September 2, it has reached at 1,05,670. Gold prices have massively risen by 1,200%, up from 7,638. All right, in fact, now on that note, gold prices hit all-time high. Most certainly, as in fact, the inflation is also on a record as well. And Dr. Sharad Kohli is joining me live on the broadcast. We see that the graph shows a relatively high price for the gold as well, rising up, and it is also to be noted that this is an all-time high for the gold prices, Dr. Sharad Kohli, to be hitting. Why do you think that has happened? That is also some sort of impact due to what India has been making the deal with the US, and how the US has been also in fact giving a threat to India for the additional tariffs?
Multiple factors, Simran, for the gold prices. I can list out all the factors for you. Well, of course, the tariff drama which Donald Trump has been playing has played a role, no doubt. But the most significant factor out of all of them is heavy buying by central banks across the world. The Federal Reserve of America has got deposits of more than 8,000 tons. Indian Reserve Bank has now got deposits of more than 850 tons. It is said that the Chinese central bank has deposits of more than 5,000 tons. Same goes for Germany, France. So these central banks have been buying heavily. Then the geopolitical factor, Simran. You know, every gold loves unsettled peace, I would say. So every time Russia-Ukraine war aggravates, every time there is a Gaza tension brewing up, every time, some ships move to the South China Sea or the Red Sea, and there is a threat of the word nuclear coming in, you will find the gold rising. And another reason is that dollar vis-a-vis other currencies, apart from Indian rupee, of course, Indian rupee has been now trading about 89 to a dollar. But if you see the Swiss francs, the British pounds, the euro, and the yen, they have performed very well against dollars. So with the dollar coming down, the gold goes up. And last but not the least is, it is highly expected in America that Federal Reserve, under the pressure of Donald Trump, is going to probably the rates are going to fall. So if the rates of Fed fall, then people move to safe haven investments, and gold is a hedge to inflation. It's a hedge to uncertainty. It's a hedge to insecurity. So gold automatically climbs. Well, India-US tariff tensions is just one of the reasons, but overall tariff drama and the fear of inflation in America, I think the geo-economic, if I sum it up, the geo-economic and the geopolitical uncertainty helps in making the gold go up. And I'm still hopeful for the listeners who are watching us, viewers who are watching us at this point of time. I would say that if you want to remain invested in gold for long term, 20% of your portfolio should be of gold and silver, Simran. This is a piece of advice I want to give to NewsX viewers, so they, apart from watching and enriching themselves with knowledge, they also start making some money. Simran.